wasn't I always? See these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
My voice commands you! Unveil!
Ready and waiting. Watch out! Spectre possession! They never learn, do they? They're best now.
Have some other! Get back up!
That Spectre's looking for a body.
Away with you!
No, we need to find something else.
see you found your way.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
Thank you. When you're searching for the source of the wrath of the hordes of the dead, it's nice to bring a friend.
I fear their anger justified. This place knows much tragedy.
Pennington did a great and terrible thing. Your death must feel like an outrage.
I am a soldier. I took the shilling. Death is part of the bargain. One dies so many may live. I served the sick and the dying. When my turn came, I was ready. But now, in the fort, there is no noble sacrifice. One dies, so all may also die.
Tell us a little more about Helen.
I'm not sure what more I could tell you. My wife is a strong woman. What you see is what you get. Every day I feel blessed to have a partner and best friend by my side. I had never expected her. When she came into my life, I came home to myself. Made me want to be a better man.
Oh, I know the feeling.
She gave me a handkerchief. I died clutching it. A symbol of our love. She was and is ever in my thoughts. She is my world, now until the end.
What shall we find down there?
The rage of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them. I doubt they can be placated.
We're gonna fight something
We
down
must
there.
press on.
Stay close. Whenever you're ready. Not far now, till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade.
Not much of a promenade.
Oh, fantastic.
I think you can get down.
Everything all right?
Let's just get this over with. Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid Helen farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
is lurking here.
Time to work, Banisher.
Yeah, that was so much work.
Last one here.
The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Soldiers weren't spared. Those not taken by sickness or thirst died of despair.
I'm sorry.
As am I. Soon Pennington shall be too.
These tunnels go surprisingly deep.
In its heyday, it was quite the operation. You see this lift? It goes all the way down. Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
What's over here?
More tunnels blocked off. More death in the dark.
Words from the past linger here.
I told Gray the tunnels were hellish hot. But Wilson says he can't do much about it. Keep feeding the furnace, says he, if you want your meager pay. That sounds nasty. You all right?
Wouldn't fancy working here with the furnaces running.
The work men did here was meant to be
Letter from a miner. Sweetheart, I write to you direct because your mother told me you were sad to hear my most recent news. All is well. We are locked in for our safety, that the disease may no longer spread. We have nurses to tend us, and the men of the train band bring us food and water and other supplies. Soon this will all be over and I shall come home. We shall go fishing on the river and play with Dudley. I shall teach you to shoot. That shall be our little secret. Help your mother in the house and at the market. Look after your brother, say your prayers and stay strong. I shall see you soon. Your father who loves you very much.
Love doing that. Malice has been bound to this.
Need one more. I only have two, right?
Did the miners abandon their work when sickness hit?
They worked until they could work no more.
Stuck, damn it.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
They never learn, do they? On your toes, Scotsman. Shift your balance. Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now?
I say we push past the blockade. Follow me, please.
Powder tally.
Enough powder to kill us all.
Enough powder to kill you mean?
Aye. Enough powder to kill me too.
Okay, let's run back and do the cast chest before we move down. See what we get.
Strong you were, weak you now go.
Yeah. What of courage? Hmm. That is like can't afford that I will always have that much spirit. It's not gonna happen.
What's this?
A makeshift checkpoint. The halfway mark.
Are they expecting to face a red?
Anyway, we knew the dying had tried to fight. We had to keep them from infecting the rest.
Charming.
Can't blame a man for wanting to make it home alive.
We play games as we wait to die. If we want to stop for a wee minute, this place will do.
Quarantine rules. None must approach the entryway on pain of severe reprimand.
Harsh rules, Sebastian. Yours?
I regret the necessity.
Black belly. Checkpoint log, registered log. Orders from Captain Pennington, Lieutenant Priest. You disappoint me, soldier. Folk outside await your words of comfort from within the mines. I could not read them, your most recent report. We face a formidable crisis and each must play his part in this, preventing the spread of the disease. If they will not, you must persuade them. This is the mark of a leader. If this letter reaches you, I will wall up the mines. The quarantine will hold, and so will you, son. Remember your training. When this is over, I look forward to welcoming you and all those you have saved to reward you for your courage. You're the last line of defense, Sebastian. Be brave, be strong, stand firm.
Why would Pennington cut off the food?
He decided we weren't worth saving. Damn him to hell for it.
Reason enough for a spectre to rage. Press on.
The living quarters are ahead, if you insist.
Hey, more fun.
Watch your step.
Die, you bastard!
This miner was shot. Was there a mutiny?
There was. It failed.
Why Why did you not mention this before?
My heartfelt apologies. I suppose the memory was just too painful.
What is that?
This is no ordinary spectre, that's for sure.
Perhaps in our pain, screaming to be free, we made change.
More importantly, how do we break them?
I see a weak link.
Officially cannon powder.
Red, I see a weakness. Let me show you.
Whatever's down here is not like that.
It did not. To attack militia or nurses, we isolate or starve.
Kiss for you.
Think you could take on a ghost? Stay on your feet. Not gonna ask for help? Red, look at this.
What's that mark mean?
I've seen it in books. Necromancy, corpse raising, spirit control, that kind of thing.
Ever heard of a ghost able to raise the dead and control them?
I thought they were myths. Perhaps I was wrong. But we do our work. Come on, let's break these chains.
Die must die alone. Gosh.
They told us to stay put for a few days, and we listened. When days turned to weeks, we made do. Now food's running low, and they've bolted the doors. We must act now, before it's too late.
Amputation story. We had to amputate the miner's arm. There's a bloody song.
Red, come see this. Red, come look. Go then. Don't fret, we're coming for you.
This creature, I don't think I'm ready to face it. Turn back.
Why?
I don't know. I thought maybe you should see whatever is down there.
Of course, it's supposed to know this. Personal letter to my love trapped in the mountain. Here the food is bad, so I packed this loaf of bread and shall beg Terrence to make sure it finds you. Must be terrifying to be alone in the dark with the sick and dying. I know you care for them well, but please think of yourself. Think of us. When at last they reopen their minds, I want to see you walking out. Sebastian Priest's last reports to Captain Pennington have been read to the public, and heartwarming it was too. It soothes my soul to know everything is going well. Rough though he may be, the captain cares. I'm sure he'll stop at nothing to save as many as he can. Proud of you. Every day I pray the captain announces your imminent return. Love you, Jolly, your Abram.
Pennington thought everything was fine. Really?
He lied. He manipulated them all. He must face justice.
We want proof.
But what do you need? The captain must pay.
Any who try to leave will be shot dead. Hmm. Oh, what the? Hmm. We have to go up there. Okay, I think we have to do this, and we have to take the mine cart over there. To the lift. Where the last chain is. Okay. Bring it up here. Oh, that last chain is going somewhere.
Ghostly voices stay in this place.
Ain't going back that way.
Lay down your weapon, Prospector, and stand away. I'll not say it twice.
Hear me!
I'm not your foe.
Obey the order. Put the pickaxe down.
Your uniform won't protect your son. Your officer will bury us all. He'll bury us all.
He'll bury us all. He meaning Pennington, right?
Who else?
This isn't over yet. Watch out. Spectre possession. Did we miss a few? Sebastian, what is this place?
It's nothing. It's only... The people were angry. And for good reasons.
Rebel camp. Lies from the past linger here.
They change the guard when they bring the food. The old ones scarper while the new ones are still busy with the victuals. While they have their hands full, we take them.
But out of my way. Soldier's Journal. For the good of the wider colony, Priest has locked us in. We spent the afternoon organizing ration based on the greatest need, who has the greatest chance of living. We count 36 patients, 7 soldiers, 3 nurses. Pretty sure I can wave my advancement goodbye if I don't involve myself, so here I am. I already missed the sun. Unit 8. Priest kept the dying away from the rest and forbade us to check on them. We could hear them deep in the mines. They are quiet now. They've been quiet some time. It is hard to fight the Sullens, but God is with us, and we have food enough to last us a little longer yet. We shall come through this. Those of us who are sick, those of us who are not sick. June 15. Most of the week at God Entryway, there was a fight. The sick miner broke Nurse Jolly's teeth. 2 militiamen killed him dead on the spot. Tempers fray. Those miners still fit to work have down their tools. The furnaces are cold, but the men boil over. They steal and we punish them. Priest looks out for us, carving us out the lion's share of the rations, the better for us to do our work. Dying hungry men to do desperate things. They surely come for us. June 22. Come they did. Bloodbath. 9 men sent to isolation. Jolly started coughing, so Priest had her dragged away too. We no longer leave the barricade at the entryway. Priest spends countless hours hunched over his reports, writing and rewriting. I don't feel good. My skin feels hot, my lungs burn, my blood feels leaden. I pray it is the dust and the darkness. I wish to see the sun once more before I die. They will come. Patchwork or hand sketch maps pinpointing the militia presence in the mine. Hand-drawn plan, a militia checkpoint with plans for sabotage.
Weapons, sabotage plans. Just how bad was the revolt?
Not as bad as Pennington burying us all alive.
That's no answer.
Lieutenant Priest, Dolan report. Captain Pennington, sir. The point of catastrophe will soon be reached. Following your advice to implement the strictest measures against the sickness, they have failed, sir. Now believe the disease unnatural. Even with complete isolation, the new cases appear. The last man will not hold on much longer. We lack food, water, candles, all. Soon we'll be on our knees, holding the darkness for crumbs. I've hidden some biscuits and water. In 2 days. I will refresh myself and sneak out of the living quarters to reach a closed entrance. I will knock on the barricade. 2 hits, then 3, then 2. Be there, please, priest.
All right, Sebastian, fess up. What's going on?
What matters is that Pennington must pay. There is nothing else.
Ration.
What's this? A black market shopping list.
Can't be. We had few rations. Many starved.
Sebastian Priest. In the mine, you were to tend to the sick. Instead, you afflicted them.
What? No. This is a heinous lie. I gave my life.
You turned into a tyrant until revolt emerged among the exhausted survivors.
They must have gone mad down in the dark. Their rage found a target in me, the captain's man. I died innocent. I died a hero.
You lied to yourself, to your men, to us. You lied to your wife. Why did you really come back?
I didn't. I never did that. It's not me. It's all a lie. I love Helen with all my heart. Pennington must pay. You must make Pennington pay for his crimes.
You'll not get away with this, Sebastian. Come back here, you coward!
I don't think he's coming back.
Path is clear.
We go deeper.
We do. What if we dispose of the dead, quickly wrap the body in cloth, into no skin? And we'll go back here. We can go this way.
I can't believe Sebastian lied to us all. To Helen.
Is this why the creature is angry? That would be.
Perhaps. Sebastian wants Pennington to be punished at all costs, and I'm not sure why.
Christ, where are we now?
Hello. Dip splash. Do.
Miners, left to die in sickness and starvation. Helen was right. This was an atrocity. But she blamed the wrong man.
Prisoner's letters. I write these words to any who would read them because someone has to tell the truth of what happened here in Fort Jericho, New England in the year 1688. I've stolen pen and paper from my guard in what is now my prison, and with it I shall speak. My name is Hazel Upchurch. I was born in Scarborough, England in the winter of 1667. My parents were shopkeepers, I had 3 brothers, and my life was very ordinary until just 19 years of age, I left for the colonies. I placed my hope in a new world. Arrived in New Eden in the spring of 1687 and found work as a seamstress, a milkmaid, and a lady's maid. I have some experience with the care of the sick when in the following winter the train band struck out for Fort Jericho to deal with an epidemic. I volunteered my services. Lieutenant Priest had readily accepted. The sickness first affected the men mining in the mountain beneath the fort. Lieutenant Priest had them walled up under orders from the Captain Pennington, supposedly to prevent the spread of the disease. And then he walled himself in with them and took care for them as he would have it. He does not care for them. He cares only for the medal that awaits him. I've seen the real Sebastian Priest, and he is cruel. His brave hero walled men up alive. Few dare speak of his inhumanity. If I ever leave here, I should do it. I shall speak, though. I'll be the first and only. I'm cold and hungry. I believe I shall die here forgotten. But this is my voice written down, that one day the truth to be known. Sebastian Priest may burn in hell for what he did. Lower that one. From here. And shoot those from here, so. Travel. Heroin. Okay, let's go further down. The storytelling in the game is really good. It's just the combat is a little bit... has a little quirks, but otherwise it's good. Characters and story is really good in the game.
To the pit when you
And the atmosphere and the environment and all that. More spirit points. There we go. Not that many games that have good stories. It all comes down to what more they offer now.
Make you angry.
The sight of them makes me wonder if their resistance was even worth it in the end.
You're standing amidst their bodies with nothing but silence for your answer.
This game reminds me much about a game called Greedfall. That is the first Greedfall game. Check something.
One, two. Shite! I lost count there. Oh, there! Oh! God! Why have you forsaken me?
That one. So, bye bye. You have a good one. Item or money? No money. Let's go back up there. Climb.
body. These must be Sebastian's remains.
Curious. Priest said he was the last to die. Said he shot himself when hope ran out. That someone stove this fella's head in with a pike. This was no romantic suicide. This was bloody murder. Plus, there's no ghost tie. And look, the mark from before.
No ghost tie. So why did he not pale and become a specter like the rest?
Sebastian told Helen a story. His prominent chest wound was part of it. But it's a fiction. He spun her a lie.
I'm starting to doubt the lieutenant's ghost. I think it's an effigy of Sebastian sent to get close to Helen. Maybe even to Pennington. Not a spectre. Something more elaborate. But what? And why? Sebastian is a doll, stuffed with stolen memory, made by whatever lurks down here.
It's leeching Helen's essence. We must tell her.
Whatever about Helen. First we need to find the doll maker. We'll soon be out together.
Aye, I suppose.
Well, whoever made him wants to get close to Pennington and wants to kill him.
The stink is long since gone, but I swear I smell it anyway.
We're getting close.
If we want to stop for a wee minute, this place will do.
They left me here to rot.
This is Jake Furlong,
have me.
probably.
These chains, an echo, I think.
Roll there. One is there. There's supposed to be a third one somewhere.
Once you've revealed the routes, I'll destroy them. to find the key to open this.
It's here, I guess. Nope.
A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
What are you? You. No. No.
You will return and unchain me.
Whatever skulks down here, Pennington's presence gives it life.
Another ghost rallying the wrath of lesser specters to its cause. This is about the agony of Deborah Comenius.
Aye, and the guilt of the people of New Eden.
Yeah. Come out, wherever you are.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
Have you returned, Captain? At long last, will you free me?
What happens if we do?
I will crawl and climb and knock, and the captain will taste his own medicine.
You're Deborah, right? Pennington had you arrested and clapped you in chains.
Locked away, forgotten, down in the dark. Lift the heavy chains from her. Free me.
If we do, will you talk with us?
No chit-chat, eh?
Here it comes.
a sign. Come at me. Beat you home. Give me a sign.
Focus on my voice.
What are you in there?
Damn chain.
Okay, there was a tough one.
I've got you.
Call on me, Red.
What the?
So close.
Oh, what the? Oh my god. We have to do this again.
The darkness devours me.
I need a sign. I'll free you once I've taken care of them. Where did you go?
Get over here. Free me.
Oh, come on, potato.
It's coming after anything standing in its way.
Suffer like I suffered.
There we go.
It's over. Go in peace.
No peace, no pardon, naught but darkness and decay.
No. All this must stop and you must stop it.
Dark decay and the maddest words of the worst of men.
Whose words? Pennington's?
The worst of men.
When the maddening silence becomes the darkest night, the faintest voice is welcome as the dawn. Deborah.
I've had enough minds for a lifetime. Can we go now?
Up on. Deborah Shackles. There is stuff. Down first. There we go.
What was that thing?
A puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but Pennington's dereliction of Deborah is what caused all this. So what now?
Pennington had Deborah locked up screaming. When she was dead, he ignored her. He's a disgrace.
But Helen Priest is enthralled to a trickster spirit. She can't be trusted either.
But eventually, we'll get to take sides.
Why can't I? supposed to go for a ride here, I think. Yep. So, we still have a lot of stuff to check out around here now. Oh, and it was a slow. Yeah, a long way up. Time for a nap.
What is it?
The rush after the fight. Oh,
It's Sebastian, isn't it? You know I'm me, right? That I'm no puppet.
aye,
Do you, though?
aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart. Fresh air, at last.
You did well down there, young man.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, finally.
Stay exactly where you are.
What do you hope to gain?
I believe it's discipline for a start.
Why, this is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait!
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon blow lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly, it's gone.
Aye, the puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future and the future of many depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
Guilt eats you from the inside. You knew you should have braved the mines. You couldn't bring yourself to do it.
I choose to die in the light. There is nothing in the pit but darkness.
There's more to this. An older guilt. the deeper fear.
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine?
I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order, keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
You murdered him and now you take his honor too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
So Helen, thing is...
Not now. She's not ready.
We return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that. Fairfax Haskell too played a part in the killing of Deborah Comenius. He faced up to his wrongs. Now you will face up to yours.
At last the die stopped rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
Deborah was no witch. The good and fearful folk of New Eden turned on her to protect themselves, and so did you. You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? How long? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Helen is misguided. Under Sebastian's malign influence, she will remain so. Yet Pennington is little better. Which way do you lean?
Though you and your pistol mean well, Mrs. Priest, you do not understand the power that guides you.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will.
Well, we can't do this, unfortunately.
All right. No more lies, no more hate, and no more mutiny. You mean well, but no good can come of it. The puppeteer sent the captain spectres. It also sent an unwitting assassin. You, Helen Priest.
The ghost by your side is not your husband. It's a husk, a sham, an elaborate fake.
Your beloved Lieutenant Priest was no hero. He was the tyrant. His victims dead in the mines tell the story.
I am Sebastian Priest. I love my wife. I want her safe.
You're a scarecrow, built from Helen's idealized memories of the man she loved, then sent to trick her into mutiny.
Without the puppeteer, the veneer will fade. Soon you'll be a spectre once more.
I loved you so.
I'm not sure I understand what just happened. But you, Ellen Priest, are under arrest.
You're still a prick.
For your trouble.
Loving him, right or wrong, made me who I am. How much of you is made from loving your man?
Probably not enough.
Dawn, at last.
Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here. Job done.
Yeah. Okay, ads are incoming.
We have enough. Leave me alone.
Do you think only if your son?
Let's see, we
Because
have
no one else will.
this on him. Yep.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop 'em coming.
The dead come no longer, but he's still terrified.
Your comrades think you're too scared to sleep. You should prove them wrong.
I don't give 5 shites what they think. They may tend to their own duty while I tend to mine.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted. The good news is that I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
Had any good scuttle lately?
I'll spill it if I have it, but be quick. I'm busy.
We've known an officer or 3, you and me. So, tell me about the captain.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient, nor one so relentless. Ever a pain in the ass, aye. But a good one. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was. Still a pain in the arse, mind.
What do you think of the whole Helen Priest situation?
Ungrateful it ain't me that's choosing for her. I hope the captain does the right thing. Helen deserves her place at his right-hand side. She's a comrade. She has her ideas. She's no traitor.
Did you know Sebastian Priest?
I surely did. Good man. Hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not strut like a crow in the gutter. Hero is an ill-used tag, oft misassigned. But Lieutenant Priest was a hero, and a proper one at that.
Well, turns out he wasn't.
As you were, soldier.
That's not for us to tell.
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right, let's start with his billet.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are yous?
Oh, the bravery of Andrew White. King Philip's War, 1678. God bless the king.
An award given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
If you read that one already. Andrew White's promotion letter. To Private Andrew White of the Massachusetts Militia under the orders of Lieutenant Pennington White. Bearing in mind your recent endeavor on the battlefield, on the advice of your lieutenant, you're promoted to a role commensurate with your skills. Henceforth, you should be a recruiting sergeant responsible for ensuring the replenishment of our forces with well-trained men, initially to camp at Heavywell. Colonel Adred.
This is our best lead yet. Maybe we missed something in the infirmary.
Maybe. After that, we might look for his train band record.
This up there. Notes about the patient in the White. September 1694. The patient's nightmares have increased in intensity. He is very anxious and skips meals.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
We may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone.
Notice Mrs. Rebecca Hargave being now deceased and further to the terms of her will. Okay, that's that one. Another.
Train band records are upstairs from the armory. Good to know.
All right. Where's the armory?
Captain Pennington report about Flora Abbott. Hello, Renchi. How you doing? Miss Flora Abbott has joined the company to fight against the monster. Take every hand I can get. The steadier the better. Miss Abbott, having demonstrated her hand is steadier than any man's by shooting at Kimberl on a post from a full 200 paces, is hereby contracted to the train band. Those who complain, Theodore Shepard, the principal among them, can go to hell. Yeah, we just cleared this base of its horror. Theodore Shepard. Where is there we go. Companion report about Andrew White. 8th of June 1677. Last morning I took 12 men and rode out from Portsmouth in search of an attachment from the Plymouth militia, late arriving after a 3 days mission of patrol. After this ride north we came across their remains, only one survivor. As he recounted the details of the Indian ambush their attachment faced, I was impressed by the fortitude of this young private. Andrew White is a promising and devilishly robust soldier and shall join the Massachusetts militia under my command. He shall also be accordingly rewarded for his bravery.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
At least he made it home.
Aye. And he didn't. I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit.
Spiritual ward.
Should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want? Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes or a no? Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us. Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. This way. I'm reminded of one of my first cases.
Why can't I?
The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew?
I don't know. Maybe.
Why can't I leave?
We better stick around.
What the heck?
We can't leave yet.
Ah! I have to do the...
The stain is fading.
I have to do for the main story quest. I have to rest here first. Oh. Okay, we got new skills. Okay, let's see. What do we have here then? Oh, that was cool. Oh, god damn it. That's a cruel one. 25%, dude. I'm gonna get one shot by taking that one. Oh, I love that one. Is this
So, what now?
What did Ceridian say when we first met her?
Once we'd weakened the nightmare's influence, we could use the void to enter its lair.
Deborah's grip on the settlers has diminished. We'll return to Ceridian's island. From there, the void breach will take us back to New Eden Town.
Just like that, eh?
Well, yes, just like that. Something bothering you?
But aren't we rushing things a little?
We've lost too much time already. We have a nightmare to confront, remember? Sometimes I hate the world. Another free woman, bright, sensitive, kind, murdered by a craven rabble too weak to face its own mediocrity. Cowards hiding behind fake virtue, and for what? They won't even say her name. Why? Why her?
They know no better. They know only fear and hate what they cannot understand.
Especially when a woman is involved.
It matters not now anyway.
A woman died for nothing and it matters not?
That's not what I meant. But the lassie is dead. All we can do now is try to give her a rest.
Perhaps she does not want to rest. When I left Cuba, anything could have befallen me. I was bright, free, talented. Though I had the wrong tongue, the wrong sex, the wrong skin. I defied life. I expected so much more from the world. I was arrogant. Arrogant to believe I needed no one. To shut out my mother and experience curandera. And listen instead to my sister.
Your childhood friend. What happened?
I had little and wanted more. A dangerous thing when you have our type of talent. Anything could have befallen me, but it didn't.
This has been hard for you. For me too. Perhaps we should think of how far we've come together and take heart.
I am dead, Rory. I am dead, and sooner will be gone for good.
You think I don't know this?
So act like it.
I'm not the enemy here. Look, all this, it's a lot to endure. We're both exhausted. I know I am.
I cannot tire.
I know. I know how hard it's been for you.
You have no idea. None at all.
I'll do my best to understand, if you'll let me. We should have faith. Look at us. We'll get to where we're going.
Shut up, Red. Shut up. This isn't about what we have conquered or what we have achieved or how far we have journeyed. Look at us. Look at me. I loathe what I've become. Can't you see that?
I was trying to help. I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing. Good night.
Okay. It's not quite what Siderian had in plan. It was that these two has to be in sync more than ever.